bonedancereff. Okay, seriously, you're a fucking idiot. I'm not prepared to spend my time debating this whole argument in the comment section with a 500 character limit, because I think it's a complex issue, and I don't see things in this black and white way that you do, so getting myself across in 500 characters is pretty difficult. Okay, so I'll deal with the two comments which you've addressed to me, which I can't be bothered to address in the comment section. Okay, so why are you still trying to prop up the risky jobs thing when Watcher has called you on it? I was in a rush typing it, okay? That was a little mistake. That was a little mistake of mine. I'm in another debate at the moment as well, and I'm trying to make another video. The simple fact of the matter is that men are more likely to work, more likely to do like 50-hour plus a week job, commute 100 miles a week whilst their wife stays at home and looks after the kids or looks after the house. There are a lot less women who are prepared to do this the other way round. From my personal experience, I've been dumped about 4 times now after I've lost jobs, and this has happened to quite a few of my friends. Whereas me or any of my friends have never ever done this to a woman. We've never dumped a woman because she's lost a job, because we don't judge a woman by the size of their wallet. If you take never married women who work the same number of hours, who've been in the career for the same amount of time, who've had the same number of sick days, and have the same education as a male counterpart, you find that women earn as much, if not more, than their male counterparts. And one final argument against this whole discrimination thing is that if women really did earn over 70% of what men earned, surely no company in their right mind would want to hire a man if they can get away with paying out 70% of the wages. I am yet to hear a convincing argument against this. Okay, so next up then, no discrimination does not go both ways. I don't even know why I'm bothering to respond to you, quite frankly, with a comment like that. Discrimination certainly does go both ways. I'll deal with just the workplace argument at the moment. I've been in jobs where I've had female management, and the women get treated a lot better than the guys. I've been in jobs where the guys work their fucking asses off and just get non-stop abuse from the management, get hit by the management, get shouted at by the management, whereas the women are given all the training they need pretty much straight away. Next up then, positive discrimination is the worst attempt at framing a debate I have ever heard. When taking away an unfair advantage is discrimination, war is peace. Well, first off, as I said, I don't think that the advantage is due to discrimination. It's due to men making the choices to go out and pursue a career, whereas women make the choice to look after the family more in general. You are the one who is arguing that war is peace, because positive discrimination is discrimination, full stop. That's the war, because that's the negative thing, and the peace is the outcome that you're trying to get, so you're arguing that war is peace. And as I said before, I'd be equally as appalled by a situation where there's a male-only recruitment drive for primary school teachers, for example, where men are quite underrepresented, because it's discrimination at the end of the day. I don't stand for discrimination of any kind. I'm not gay, but I support gay rights. I'm not black, but I support the rights of black people. I support the rights of men, and I support the rights of women. I don't consider myself an MRA, I consider myself a human rights activist. I've mirrored feminist videos before now as well. So next on, I know a female CEO whose husband stays at home while she works way more than 50 hours. Well, I wasn't arguing that I wasn't arguing that. I was just saying that it's more likely for a man to do more hours than a woman, or commute further, or move house to pursue a career, or give up family time in order to pursue a career. then you say, I know many more would if it wasn't for the barriers and discrimination supported by men like you. No, I support equal opportunity and equal treatment. I don't support equal outcome. Quite frankly, I don't care if men earn more than women, or if women earn more than men, or if it's exactly equal, as long as they're given equal opportunity and equal treatment. So let's get on to your next comment then. The problem with your argument is you complain about something, men having to work. No, I'm not complaining about men having to work. I'm complaining about the fact that society judges us poorly if we decide that we don't want to work, while arguing against the solution at the same time, opposing efforts to get women into higher paid positions and fields. No, I'm not arguing against the solution, I'm arguing against your solution. And as I said before, that's, you know, I'd also be equally against getting men into other jobs by discriminating against women. The problem with these discrimination laws is that if you immediately discount half the potential applicants, or possibly even more, you're going to get lower productivity, even if men and women are exactly equal. By immediately getting rid of 50% of potential applicants for something as simple as do they have a Y chromosome, then you're going to get less productivity. And it can be even more detrimental than that. For example, I tried to apply to the fire service a couple of months back, but I couldn't get in because I'm a man and they were trying to do a female-only recruitment drive. I'm sorry, but biologically women are, on average, a lot weaker than men, so you're always going to see more men fight male firefighters than you are female firefighters. There are a lot more men who can pick up a 16-stone person and carry them down a ladder than there are women who can do this. I'm not saying women shouldn't be allowed the job. If they're physically capable of doing the job, which there are quite a few women who can, then fair enough. But to discriminate against men and try and get it so there's 50% women in the fire service is fucking insane. I do believe there are quite strong biological differences between men and women. There's plenty of evidence to back this up. Men have a lot more grey matter than women on average, and women have a lot more white matter than men on average. Women, on average, are better at dealing with emotional things than men are, whereas on average men are a lot better at dealing with analytical things. But the overlaps are so huge that to discriminate because of this is insane. There are women who are far more analytical than most men, and there are men who are a lot more emotional than most women. So then you go on to say, so all you're really doing is complaining about something you don't have any interest in fixing. Well, as a matter of fact, I don't see men earning more than women as a problem. I don't see women earning more than men as a problem. I don't see it being equal as a problem. What I care about is equal treatment and equal opportunity, not forcing an equal outcome by discriminating against any particular group of people. What we need to do to fix the problem is to get to a situation in society where men aren't looked down on if they choose to stay at home and look after the family, and women aren't looked down on if they choose to go and follow a career whilst the man stays at home. So finally you say, which I argue is the reason why the MRA movement remains totally irrelevant and ignorable at this point. Well, that just shows what an ignorant fucking bitch you are. No wonder you're getting blocked by so many MRAs. Okay, right, the pay gap thing and men's opportunities to work or to look after the family aren't the only issues we care about. Men have the problem of false rape allegations where women get off scot-fucking-free. There's the treatment of men in divorce courts, there's the treatment of men regarding access to children, there's the problem of domestic abuse, where a wife beats a man and he can't talk to anyone about it because they're going to immediately assume he's a pussy for getting beaten up by a woman. And there's the problem that some segments of society will immediately assume we're rapists or potential paedophiles, to name just a few issues. So yeah, that comment was completely disingenuous, and I don't even know why I'm making this response to you, because you're obviously too pig-headed to listen to anything. So if you're not bonedancereff, thank you for listening, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.